Hello, fellow brothers and sisters of the light. It is I, Julie Joy of the Young Lightworkers channel, with another message for you today from Thymus, the collective of ascended masters, as channeled by Daniel Scranton for October 12th, 2024. And the title of this message is, Here Are the Eternal Truths. And they begin blessings. We are Thymus. We are the collective of ascended masters. When you take into consideration that there is so much now that you do not know and that you cannot know at this point in your life, why would you ever get attached to something being an absolute truth? In other words, you may think you know something without a shadow of a doubt, and you may live entire portions of your life based on that belief. But wouldn't it be much easier for you all to recognize that you just don't have all the facts in front of you? And the last thing you want to do is start making assumptions that don't feel good when you make them. For example, let's say you notice someone looking at you, a stranger perhaps, and you start making assumptions about why they are looking at you and what they are thinking, and all those assumptions are not a good feeling to you. So why would you make them? And why would you then tell yourself a story about that person and how judgmental they are when you don't even know for a fact that they were looking at you, and you certainly don't know what they were thinking? They may have been looking at something that was behind you. They may have been lost in thought. And so we invite you to examine your beliefs, your expectations, and your assumptions, and hold only eternal truths to be true. Here are the eternal truths. We are all one. We are all source. And source is love. Therefore, we are love. Everything is comprised of love. And we are all going home to love. Anything else you are entertaining is just a belief. Now, the good thing about beliefs is that you can trade them in. You can start activating a belief that you want to activate right now. Here's one. I am worthy of receiving all that I have asked for in this lifetime. Here's another one. I am a creator being, and I am creating my reality in every moment of every day. Here's another one. I know that I have gifts inside of me that I have yet to discover, and I am excited to find out what they are. Now, if we take that last statement, you can see how the mind would get ahead of that and start asking questions like, what are the gifts? When are they coming? And how will I receive them? But if you recognize that you don't need to know what you don't need to know, and you accept the not knowing, you can live more happily ever after in the now moment. Because then you're not telling yourself a new story about what you have to do to access those gifts and abilities. It's very enlightening to not know and to go on this journey without having to know every step along the way and how you will take it and who will be by your side. You knew some of those things coming up into this lifetime, and then you decided to go through the veil of forgetfulness. And it was a good decision because you get to experience surprise. You get to experience wonder. You get to experience anticipation. And those are wonderful experiences that you get to have while you are still fourth dimensional. We are here to tell you that you are having one last go-round in the fourth dimension right now, and you might as well enjoy the ride a bit more, instead of constantly focusing on whether something will happen and when it will happen if it does. Trust, let go, and have faith, because you are always on the right path, because all paths lead home to love. And how could you, a being of pure love, ever miss the mark? That is all for now. We are Thymus. We are the collective of ascended masters, and we are always amongst you. So I can tell you of a person of perhaps many more years than most of you folks listening to this channel that this is true. I don't need to know exactly what and when and how this will happen. This inspiring story from Thymus was channeled by Daniel Scranton. His own website is danielscranton.com. Also, Please stop by his channel and see everything Daniel has to offer. He's a very hard-working guy. Also, if you would like to watch Daniel actually channel Thymus, you can do so on his own YouTube channel, which is again simply his name, Daniel Scranton. I will be able to post the words to this inspiring message below. I am Julie Joy, your servant of the light, and it's always my honor and sincere privilege to be able to bring these powerful messages and transmissions to you at this amazing time in our universe. And please don't forget to create a great day.